Hello everybody, Itchy here, and today I am bringing another World of Tanks Blitz replay. This time I will be taking out the KV1 Tier 5 Russian Heavy. And it's a pretty decent tank. Now I did change some settings from a couple of my previous episodes, mainly like 2 so far, 2 replays. And one that's coming up actually has grass in the way, which is like super annoying. So I took that off, and I also just got rid of the fog. I don't like the fog, don't care for it, don't need the fog of war. Anyways. Yeah. So anyways. Well, you can see here, I completely, oh, dead rail. Brain fart. I like completely missed the name of this map, and then I forgot for a second like what this map was. This is Dead Rail. It's an okay map, and you can see over here as a heavy I am completely by myself, which is typical if I'm being honest. I've now, gotten a pretty decent amount of games under my belt, and I can say that when you're a heavy on this map, it is actually pretty typical that you're on this side by yourself. Not a lot of people want to come over and help you. As you can see there, I'm like, help me! Help me! No, everyone's on the other side like, nah, he's a heavy. He's got terrible DPM. He can handle himself. If I get rushed, I am screwed. Like, that's all there is to it. I am screwed. And there is no way in hell I am taking this slow tank all the way up there. Forget it. I'll take my chances, I guess, is what I'm saying. But this tank has pretty good armor. I wouldn't say it's the best. And now that I have a pretty decent, I guess, play ratio, I can quite comfortably say that the KV is probably my least favorite heavy, along with the Tier 4 B1. Now, what tank do I think is better than this? The T1 and the BDR. I'd go as far as to say that the BDR is probably better than the T1 under certain circumstances. Now, I know this replay is about my KV1, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. Yeah, I don't really recommend the KV1. I don't. If you want a better Tier 5 and you're willing to go through a painful grind, get the BDR or the T1. They're by far better. Anyways, as you can see, I took one straight to the face. Didn't like that. That was a big chunk of my hit points gone. But then I tucked up against the building. That way he couldn't see my front plate, which is weak. There's an area there where there's a flat plate. And, yeah, I mean... And that was my fault there. I think, anyways. So I'm deciding here, I'm taking way too many hits. And I'm sorry if I'm a little sporadic. But here I'm taking way too many hits, so I just start trying my best to wiggle, jiggle, try to get up against the building, trying to survive. Luckily my teammates support me there, taking him out. Thank you. The bathtub, I believe, took him out. I get his lower plate, take him out. So now I'm good for now. And yeah, that's the reason why I don't really like the KV, is its armor just doesn't seem to be there. And the gun, I don't really like the gun. And the BDR, I love the BDR. The BDR and the T1, I love them. This tank, though, not so much. I'd say it's one of the weakest Tier 5 heavies. I've not tried the British one yet. I imagine the British one's probably the worst. Seriously? How do you do that? Yeah, you knocked something out. Dude has like no armor, and I knock his engine out but don't do any damage? Is that what it was saying? How's that even possible? Someone explain that to me. And the reason why I'm kind of focusing the Electo here a little bit more than the other heavy is he's got mobility, and I don't want him getting behind me. Duh. Get down, Mr. President! The stationary train car just took that away from me. Luckily the A20 took him out. There is dude, popping the thing where you're gonna get, more penetration's not gonna help you. Like, anytime someone pops that, like, they usually pop it way too early. I just wait. I'll wait for it to run out, and then I'll charge them. It's the easiest way. Troll. But yeah, I mean, I do have a good game here, but I don't like the KV1. I just really couldn't get a high roll there. Nope. I don't like this tank. Its DPN is tragic. Its mobility is tragic. Its armor is meh. But compared to like the T1, I'd say this is maybe the weakest one. But hey. Anyways, I didn't really talk about this replay too much, just because as you guys could see, not a lot went on besides me just doing that. But this is one of my better games in it, and I wanted to show it compared to my T1 and see what you guys think. Do you think the KV1's a good tank, or do you agree with me? You think it's a little weak? I think it's a little weak. So yeah. And I'm sorry if this is, again, a little sporadic of a video. I'm running short on time, and I'm trying to bulk record. So I'm trying to get these out as quick as possible. Anyways, as you can see there, 1,753 damage. Woo! 2 kills! Airplane flying over my house right now. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I mean, the Churchill on the other team actually didn't do too bad. Kudos to you. And I mean, yeah, it's KV1. I don't know what, this tank, man. This tank. I went into this thinking like the PC players that the KV1 was going to be an almighty smash and bash kind of tank. Not really. Not really. Not what I was expecting. Anyways, so that's been this replay of the KV1. And yeah, it's just a quick course into how you play it. Just try to side scrape, aim for weak points, and shoot. That's this tank. And just accept the fact that you are going to get pinned. That's just what you gotta accept. So, yeah. Anyways. Oh, before I go, let me, real quick. Oh, I don't even have it. Hang on. I got rid of it. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I need credits, and I really don't like it. This is the part where I accidentally, like, double tap and buy it. So what I'm talking about when I talk about plates is that flat plate right there going across the front. That thing sucks, along with its bottom plate, which is pretty massive. And when you side scrape, sometimes these corners sometimes show, and people see that and they just boop you. And the DPM, you know, the pin's okay, the gun's okay. Do not use the derp on it. Trust me. The derp is not worth it in this game mode. In this game mode, I mean in this game. See, on PC, the games are a lot longer than what they are in here. And when it comes to DPM, DPM is king in this game, because in World of Tanks Blitz, aggression is basically all you have time for. It's be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive. So yeah, no time to wait for your gun to get done loading. And I didn't like the derp gun anyways. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't like it because I think its armor's meh. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't work. And, yeah, I mean. But maybe I'm a little biased too, because I did get the BDR, and maybe the BDR and the T1 are just way out of their league in the, you know, OP. And maybe this is actually a balanced tank and the other two aren't. Again, let me know down in the comments. And with all that being said, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, fart, twerk, do whatever you do. And I'll see you in the next video.